Hello, so I'm going to do a quick studio tour video before a couple of people are coming tonight to take some away that they've bought. One of the biggest bits of feedback I've had about trying to do an online show, I've never done one not online, so it's a bit interesting, is that no one gets a sense of scale. So hopefully this video will give people a little bit of a sense of scale. I really want to thank everyone who's bought one of the woodcuts. So these woodcuts have shipped really well. I've got quite a few left. And I really appreciate everyone who's grabbed one of those. Here you can see how they were carved out. And yeah, they're all available. There's I think I've got a run of 100 of them. This is probably my favorite one. The Affection woodcut. That's looking at kind of uniquely masculine tenderness. Also have all of these great big, these are still available. These are all the drawings. I'm not going to get all of them out because while you can still see all my handprints on them, I don't want to get more on them. They are all sprayed and protected. So if anyone wants to give these a home, they are A1. The price lists are now available, I think. One of the other great bits of feedback I got was that putting inquire buttons on the artwork made everyone think that they're far too expensive for them. So I'm releasing the price list today. And my nice little sketches, little nice sketches I really like. That one's just mounted up. A3 drawings. And you've got these figures controlling this demon, but the demon's also holding up these people who are pulling down this statue. So I'm very interested in lots of my pictures about where the power is and how it's not always where people think it is. Here we got Adolescence. This is one of the ones that people seem to love or hate. What's really nice about this one is all the texture. So a lot of people think it kind of feels underdone because it's got this really thick painterly style. But I like it. It's one of my favorites. And then probably what I think is, I don't know, I feel like it flies under the radar a little bit, is my little boy with super soaker. So oil on board. Yeah, it's one that I wouldn't be sad to hold on to if no one wants it. And then out here, if I just bring it out, you've got sculpture, the Ray Prosperina. But it's a bit different because obviously she's got a kind of serene expression. He's got a much more kind of, I don't really know how to describe it, slightly tortured face, demonized, kind of really dominant picture, very much kind of grabs the room. And the yellow really kind of gives it this kind of crazy pop. And then we got Gas in the Gutter, which is sold. This one's getting picked up later today, so I'm really happy about that. And underneath it, there's a bit of a shadow because my heater's in the way. I like this little scene people often miss in the background. It's noticed that the falling leaves are not coming from the trees, they're actually coming from this woman. And it's the end of summer, and I think it's kind of looking a little bit at kind of freedom through sacrifice and those kind of ideas. And then we have this one. If you go in, you can see another face. There is another figure painted behind it. Again, one of the problems with doing stuff online is you don't get to see the texture and effect of things in person. Hopefully this video helps a little bit. But some of them really don't look so good online. So I would say this one over here is far nicer in person, and I don't know why it doesn't translate well online. The only one that's directly self-referential of me, you know, it was certainly the most helpful for me to do in kind of exercising a lot of the difficult stuff of last year. It's women in early morning. It's kind of a little play on words. So this is study of orange seed. The orange seed in question is here. And then in the next one it kind of blossoms a little bit. You can just see it coming out there. And then it's fully in bloom in the final picture. And these are all 50 centimeters squared. And now this is an interesting one in that online it looks flat, but actually it's not. It's very textured. And I wouldn't say it's worse, it's just a very different effect in person. It's really thick. And then finally up here you've got the male gaze I do like this. It's kind of fun. I know a lot of men like this that, think they're white knighting on the path and helping. Yet somehow I think his position on top of this woman is also quite telling. There's a lot of counterintuitive things going on when people try and help. And then you have Hylas over here, which is sold. I'm really happy about. Going to a good friend of mine. I really like the boots and the looseness of them. Just having a little dip in the unknown. Little solitude man. So yeah, I hope that's useful and it shows people a little bit of scale in how they all look. And yeah, I mean, I need to clear them out. So hopefully some people can give them a home. And if not, and you enjoyed the show, I'd love your feedback on anything I could do to make an online exhibition, because it looks like the next one I do is also going to have to be online. I'd love any feedback on how I could make it better. And if you enjoyed it in any way, do consider picking up one of the woodcuts online. I'd really appreciate it. I'm looking to do this full time this year, so it would make that a lot easier for me if you've enjoyed anything that I've done. Thanks very much.